right. If you've been here at Harvest for any length of time, you know that testimony and kind of the report of how God has moved in or blessed a brother or sister here is something that we hold very dear. So this morning, it's our joy to hear Sister Eunice Pyon. She's going to share her membership testimony. So she's an optometrist working in the area. So you can ask her if it's bad that I sleep in contacts for weeks at a time without taking them off, as well as, why she wanted to become a member here at Harvest. So let's encourage her as she comes up to share her testimony.
Hi, my name is Eunice Pyon. I'm originally from Virginia, and I work as an optometrist, as Eugene said. I first came to Harvest in the summer of 2013 when a couple of college friends and I decided to take a road trip down to Orlando. My best friend Stephanie was dating Hong at the time, who used to be a member of this church. Our visit to Harvest was at the tail end of the trip, and although we had done all the touristy things in Florida, such as going to theme parks and the beach, that Sunday actually turned out to be my favorite part of the trip. I can still remember the sermon that Pastor DL preached that day and how deeply it spoke to me. What really stood out to me, though, was seeing church members cleaning the church after service. Not only had I never seen that before, but it was obvious that they weren't forced to do it. I could tell that they genuinely saw it as a joy to take care of their church. After that trip, I visited several times with my friends and family, and then later to see my boyfriend Sung, also a member of Harvest, after we started dating. Even though I haven't attended Harvest regularly until moving to Orlando this year, Harvest has played a huge role in shaping my faith during the past 4 years. Coming from a strong community during undergrad through my Christian fellowship, I found myself struggling to adjust and find that same sense of community during grad school up north. Although I desperately wanted it, I found myself giving up and telling myself that I wouldn't be there for long anyway, whether it was in Philadelphia, where my grad school was, or wherever I was moving around for rotations. Because all these stays were temporary, I didn't invest as deeply into a church community. Instead, I focused all my time and energy into studying or driving hours back to Virginia every free weekend I had to be in the comforts of my friends and family. I believe that God's purpose during this time was to lead me into a deeper and personal relationship with Him, but I found it more and more difficult to show the love and encouragement He spoke of in the Bible to others or feel it myself without a close and constant community. During this challenging time, listening to Harvest sermons through podcast really kept me grounded when I felt lost and spurred me to keep seeking God even when things got busy or difficult. Before graduating, I was considering where to move, and Pastor DL encouraged me that wherever I decided to go, it was important to find a good community. Although all I ever wanted after grad school was to go back to Virginia, I knew for sure that there would be a solid community here at Harvest. Ever since I first visited, people at Harvest have been so welcoming and intentional. From inviting me over to their house, cooking and buying me food, throwing me a housewarming party, to speaking truth into my life, even when it might be uncomfortable, and even having some friends from UVA here like Sarah Jang and Josiah Cha to be my home away from home, God has been helping me relearn what it means to be in community again. I truly believe that it takes serving the church to share in its blessings, so I'm excited to do that as I become a member. Please pray with me as I seek ways to serve, and also pray that I may find a family and home here at Harvest. I hope to learn from and grow deeper with the amazing people here, and once again experience the deep joy of doing life with others. Thank you.